everybody. Thanks for watching the Green Dream Project. I'm Jessica.
I'm Peter.
We're standing next to this beautiful tree behind us. It's a native tree that we want to talk about today, the Desert Willow.
This is our Desert Willow. You've probably seen it cameo in our other videos. The Desert Willow, it can be like a big tree, or it could also just be in the form of a shrub. I guess it depends on how much water it's going to get. These trees can also be found not just in the U.S., southwest U.S., but also you'll find them a lot in Mexico too. The desert willow actually isn't a willow. It's a member of the catalpa family. But because it has these leaves, they look like willow leaves, you know, the like long, slender, those long, slender leaves. People call them willows, but they're not actually willows.
We're standing under this desert willow tree. It's in an area where there's a pretty decent sized wash that's just running across the country road. There's quite a bit of willows growing along this wash.
Willows usually, they like water, so they grow along like river banks or these big washes. And since this is a pretty big one, that's why there's so many. Also, they have these seed pods that they kind of look like mesquite pods, but they're a lot thinner. They can also have flowers. They're all different colors, like pink, white, purple, and they kind of look like a bell shape. They're really pretty, and they also help pollinators and like bats and hummingbirds, different animals like that, bees. It's like a really big source of food for those animals. This particular willow is pretty big.
Yeah.
It's probably on the larger end of the scale. They get up to 15 to 25 feet.
Traditionally, these desert willows were used in different ways. Medicinally, they were used to treat fungal infections, wounds, and coughs. The wood was used to make bows and baskets. And sometimes the branches were used for thatch roofs. We chose this plant to put into our mulch basin here for a number of reasons. It is native and it's appropriate for this climate. It can tolerate hot and dry conditions and temperatures down to about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about how low it drops down here in the winter. Also, it's a low maintenance tree. It's not very susceptible to pests or disease. Also, it's a deciduous tree, which means that it will shed its leaves in the winter, which is a good thing for us because it's planted here in our mulch basin. So that means basically it's self-mulching. It's going to drop its leaves right in here and create mulch. As we mentioned, it has these beautiful flowers on it that will attract bees and other pollinators, hummingbirds, maybe even bats, right?
Yeah.
Like most trees, it can provide a nesting site for birds. The seed pods with the seeds are edible for wildlife. And I think it's just a beautiful tree to have, and it'll provide a little shade for our garden here too. I think that's about it for today's talk on native plants and animals. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more videos like this, and feel free to share the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And you can check out more about us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So until next time, see you later. Bye.